The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Ballage. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Carr to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And an alley to run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Hey, 734. Mike 22.
Here we go.
Hey, Alpha. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Blue Dan. Express.
Now Carr. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. Carr now on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Timmy Jernigan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now a carry for Jacobs. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Clock now to throw. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Deshaun Hamilton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination laxed enough to get it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Carr going to get this to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They run it with Balaj. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. On the return, it's James. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, How do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking to get it to Philip Lindsay there, and that'll bring up second down.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Oh, yeah.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. He's got his man on the crossing route. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6, get it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. Lock now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me that.
On 1st and 10, here's Lock. And it's incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Mike, check. 59. Ready?
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lock. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 13.
Into the red zone, it's Lock. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check, 59. I got it. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Yes. Check 59, Mike is 59. Hey, exit. 65. Shoot.
On 3rd and long, it's Lock. He completes this to Sutton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get 15, but they still need it a little bit more. 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Go. Mike's 59. Crunch time, defense. 59 Mike. Check, 59. Five.
Lock gonna go on 4th down. The quick slant caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Philip Lindsay, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. Lindsay going to try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Carr going to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4.
It's our field. It's our field. Raider 1. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. Hey, pick it up. Hey, Haywood. 7's a Mike. No.
Throwing now is Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Come on, fellas.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Jacobs. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They run it with Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this